Hey, what is good, 10K gang?
Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about RJ Hampton and LaMelo Ball. So first, you guys, yesterday I was planning on dropping a video for y'all. Honestly, it was about RJ Hampton, but we all know 2K21 ended up coming out, so I just had to know Life 2K. I didn't mean to do it on purpose. It just really was just on accident, man. That My Career Grind was something serious. So yeah, I apologize for that. And even this morning, I am still kind of tired for just being up all night playing 2K and stuff. But, you know, y'all come first and I have to grind for y'all. So here's the thing, you guys. So today, I was planning on just making an RJ Hampton video for you guys. But for some reason, I just started to think about his connection and relationship with LaMelo Ball. Because we all know they both are really good friends. So I just started to think about why RJ Hampton was trying to get LaMelo Ball to team up with him and all types of stuff. Then, you know, it really just clicked to me because I was just like, let me just make a video about this and just drop the RJ Hampton video tomorrow or something. So just know I will be dropping another RJ Hampton video, so y'all stay tuned for that. Now, before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. Now let's get to the video. So first, as you can see, I ended up finding some old tweets between LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton. And around that time, we all know they both was still in high school. RJ was ranked 5th in the ESPN Top 100, holding multiple Division I offers. And he was supposed to commit to Kansas, but as you can see, he decided to just, you know, put the NCAA to the side and go overseas to play for the NBL. And also around that time, LaMelo, he was ranked 21st in the ESPN Top 100, and a lot of other Division I schools was looking at him as well. But we all know LaMelo Ball's situation back then. You know, the NCAA was holding him under the fire. A lot of recruiting and stuff like that, it was just so dead when it came to LaMelo. They was not playing. No colleges really could contact him. They had to do it privately and secretly, such as USC and Kansas. So it's just like, you know, it was a lot going on. But RJ Hampton, he really was trying to get LaMelo to team up with him, but it wasn't really his choice at that time because of the NCAA and stuff like that. But yeah, now let's get to these tweets. So basically, on March the 12th, 2019, right, LaMelo Ball, he tweeted out decisions. And around that time, we all know LaMelo, he was still deciding on what he wanted to do. LaMelo, he wanted to play in college. He wanted to play for the NCAA. But like I said, the NCAA was holding him under the fire. He just had so much going on with his life, such as the Big Baller brand, receiving money with his signature shoes, and just receiving money from just multiple different resources and stuff like that. So the NCAA, they wasn't really rocking with LaMelo. But LaMelo, he still was trying his absolute hardest to find out if he's eligible to play for the NCAA or not. And that's why he was tweeting out decisions and stuff like that, because he was deciding between the NCAA or go overseas. And honestly, you guys, now that I think about it, it's so crazy because RJ Hampton and LaMelo Ball was in the exact same situation during their senior year in high school. LaMelo, he kind of was forced to be in this situation because of everything that he done in the past with the Big Baller brand. And like I said, the NCAA just wasn't really rocking with him. But RJ Hampton, he decided on his own to put himself in that situation because he wanted to take a different route, such as go overseas and play in the NBL, then enter the NBA draft after that. So they was in the exact same situation. It just RJ, he had a decision to go to college or not, and LaMelo really didn't have a decision. He was just trying to force his way to, you know, be able to be eligible to play for the NCAA, if that makes sense. So that's why I guess, you know, they was talking a lot around that time because they both had the same mindset. They both was trying to figure things out and just figure out what's the best route so they can go straight to the NBA. And that's why RJ Hampton, he responded to LaMelo's tweet with the eyes emoji, and he said, "Hit my line, bro." So I already know they was talking around that time. They was just really trying to figure things out. And I'm pretty sure RJ already made up his mind on what he was going to do, such as sign with the New Zealand Breakers. And he probably told LaMelo what he was going to do around that time as well. So you just never know. Now let's fast forward a month later. So literally a month after that, that's when the NCAA basically denied LaMelo Ball to play for their program because he just had so much going on, which wasn't surprising at all. We all was expecting that, but what was surprising to a lot of other people is that nobody knew that LaMelo actually was talking to colleges. I knew LaMelo was talking to colleges. It was just privately. And of course, you know, when the rumors came out about Kansas communicating with LaMelo and trying to recruit him, they had to automatically put out a statement saying that they never had contact with LaMelo and they never tried to recruit him because they wasn't trying to get in trouble, of course. And same with USC. LaMelo Ball had a private college visit at USC later throughout that year. And even Kentucky, he was in Lexington, Kentucky, having a private college visit. So LaMelo, he actually was getting recruited and stuff like that. It just, everything was under the rug, everything was private, and they just had to because of the NCAA. Nobody is trying to get in trouble with the NCAA. We all know how serious the NCAA get. They will literally involve the FBI and they find out that you're getting paid or you're doing something you're not supposed to do. So you can get arrested and all types of stuff. It was way too serious. We all know how the NCAA rock. So around that time, let me say the end of April or beginning of May, there was just a lot of rumors and sources coming out that LaMelo Ball is not eligible to play for the NCAA. And that's when everybody just had to come to a realization that LaMelo Ball cannot play in college. So let's fast forward around like the end of May. So about like May the 27th or May the 28th of 2019, that's when RJ Hampton broke the internet and just told the world that he's signing with the New Zealand Breakers instead of going the college route and playing for the NCAA. And a lot of people were shocked, of course, because RJ Hampton, he was one of the first ones to do it in this generation. I'm not saying he's the first one to ever go overseas and stuff. We all know Brandon Jennings, he did it, and just multiple other guys, Emmanuel Mudiay, a lot of other guys in the NBA, they did the same thing RJ Hampton and LaMelo did. But it was just so big because nobody was expecting RJ to be the top 5 player in the ESPN top 100 of his class and not go to college. Nobody thought that he was going to go that route, but he decided to go that route. So literally 2 days after he decided to sign with the New Zealand Breakers, right, RJ Hampton tweeted out to LaMelo. He said, "So at Melo D1P," that's LaMelo's Twitter name, he said, "What you going to do?" So what you mean what you going to do? He clearly just straight up asked LaMelo, "What you going to do? You clearly see that I signed with the New Zealand Breakers, so are you going to come with me? What are you going to do?" You know what I mean? It's so obvious that he was trying to get LaMelo to team up with him and stuff, because even back then I was making videos about LaMelo Ball possibly signing with the New Zealand Breakers, and even actually adding even actually adding LiAngelo with them. I haven't made videos about it. If you guys want to go check it out, just go look it up. So it's just like RJ really was trying to get LaMelo to team up with him for the New Zealand Breakers. But when you look at it from LaMelo's perspective, his situation, he's trying to go to where it's the best fit for him. Even though the Illawarra Hawks wasn't a good team at all, the New Zealand Breakers are way better than the Illawarra Hawks. LaMelo, he saw the roster, including his family, such as LeVar Ball and everybody. They saw the roster that the Illawarra Hawks had, and they knew that it would be the best fit for LaMelo because he was going to be the main guy. He was going to be the star of the team, and that's the whole point of him going overseas, to just ball out and enter the draft. So honestly, I think LaMelo actually probably did consider to play for the New Zealand Breakers with RJ, but he realized and understood that it's not about that. It's not about teaming up together. It's about who is going to be the top prospect in the 2020 NBA draft, and it's about him getting his draft stock up, even though he was already projected to be a top 3 pick. But at the end of the day, I really just feel like it was all about what's best for LaMelo, and that's why he decided to not go with RJ Hampton. And it's definitely nothing personal. They was hanging out all the time when they both was overseas, so they're still friends till this day. But I just know the reason why LaMelo probably didn't play alongside with RJ, because he knew he just had to be a top guy at a certain team so he can have all the attention and get to where he wants to be. And I know it just wasn't his decision. He had his family to back up with him on top of that. So they was telling him, "No, LaMelo, this is not about you being friends and buddy with RJ. It's about you going overseas, doing what you got to do, and entering the draft." So that's why he went to the worst team in the NBO. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, everything still worked out at both of their favor. It would have been really dope to see them team up together with the Breakers. Just imagine, y'all. Just imagine seeing LaMelo and RJ being the top 2 guards, just being the backcourt for the Breakers last year. That would have been so crazy. And if they would have added LiAngelo with them as well, that would have been so dope. I was making videos about that whole situation. Like I said, you guys can go look it up, but it would have really been a good idea for all of them. But at the end of the day, everything worked out. So yeah, but I just wanted to bring y'all this video and just talk about their relationship together, and just explain to you guys how they really was trying to team up together. But as you can see, all the other stuff has happened really because of LaMelo Ball's situation. But I want you guys to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.